Hey guys, what's up? It's Angelina and welcome back to my channel. So I have a ton of products that I want to talk to you guys about, but I'm trying to not overwhelm you because I basically just got off of my vacation, so now I actually have time to film and do stuff, and I feel like over the past 2 weeks or so I've gotten a lot of things in PR and I bought a few things, and there's also just things in the back of my head that I've been wanting to film. So today we're going to dive right into it. I did want to revamp my Foundation Friday series, which is basically just me retrying every single foundation in my collection. I'm currently ranking them behind the scenes, and I took a few months off of this series because it was pretty repetitive. It was just me testing a new foundation like every single week, and I was getting bored. So today I wanted to bring it back to chat with you guys. We're going to be retrying one of my favorites, and there's a few other new products in this video that I want to talk about. Today I don't have any makeup on my face. What I did do was my eyebrows off camera because I have this new fancy way I've been doing it, which you guys, I think I showed you like in a video ago or 2 videos ago. And then on my eyelashes today, I'm actually wearing a new mascara, which I'll talk to you guys about in a little bit, but at the ends right here, I do have some of the Falscara little clusters that I mentioned a few videos back. So if you want to check out those videos, I'll have them linked. Lancome actually sent me a really nice PR box, and this meant a lot to me because when I first really started my channel, and my channel first started going somewhere, not this channel, but I have a lifestyle channel that I started in high school, Lancome actually had reached out to me to send me a few things, and I remember I was in high school, it was such a big deal, and I don't think I was ever formally put on the PR list, but it was very cool. So when they reached out to me again to send me some of these mascaras, I was like, first of all, blast from the past, but also it's amazing when a brand that you just love and like have used their products for years want to work with you. So it was really nice of them, and I just love the luxurious packaging. And it's funny because I did actually recently purchase a mascara from them a few months ago that I mentioned to you guys. This is what the PR box looks like. As you guys can see, we have all these mascaras in here, and you guys know I've been using a mini Monsieur Big because it's my favorite mascara, and now I have a full size. And I also have all these other mascaras that I feel like some of them I haven't tried, but if you're wondering today what I'm wearing on my eyelashes, I'm wearing the primer, which is this one. It's the Cils Booster XL, which is an all white mascara that is a primer. So I have that on, and then on top of it I have the Definicils, which is the skinny one. I cannot wait to dive into the Lash Idol because I've also heard a lot about this. So this is like what came in the pamphlet. I can never say that word right. Is it like pamphlet? Pamphlet? Pamphlet. A pamphlet. I don't know. Thank you to Lancome for sending that over. My skin has been on the drier side because I have been using tretinoin and I've been really consistent, so I have some dry patches on my skin. So today I was like, which foundation do I want to retry and just show you guys? And I think this would be the perfect opportunity to retry the Ilia Super Serum Skin Tint SPF 40. It has niacinamide, squalane, and hyaluronic acid. And this is in the shade 12.75. I believe when I showed it to you guys, it was like my first time testing it. It's the same bottle that I had since that video. The only difference is it smells like socks. And I really don't think it's expired because I went back to that video that I filmed and it's only about a year old, which I know, it has SPF. The shelf life is probably a year because that's how, it is for most tinted moisturizers / foundations. But I've had foundations last longer, and I don't notice that I have any sort of reaction on my skin when I use it. It doesn't break me out, nothing like that. It's just the smell that you get when you're first like rubbing it in is nasty. But I've been watching people's TikToks, that's been showing up on my For You page, and people have been saying the same thing, like it smells like socks. So I don't think that mine has gone bad. I think it's just the way that it smells. Maybe I never noticed it before. Maybe it's, getting towards the end, but nonetheless, I really like this product. So I find that this product best applies with my fingertips. It's a skin tint. It's, you know, very natural looking on the skin, and I just find that it's the best. It comes with a dropper. As you guys can see, it's a little bit messy in terms of packaging, but it doesn't bother me too much. It's a glass dropper, and we're gonna do one side at a time. I'm gonna start with that much, and I usually just go right in. So I don't have any concealer under my eyes, so I'm gonna kind of like avoid that area as best as I can, because I'm gonna go in with some concealer in a little bit. As you guys can see, really evened out this side of my face. Very natural looking, very healthy. It brings a lot of luminosity to the skin. It doesn't do a great job covering, but it is buildable. So I personally really like it, and when you first apply it, it feels a little bit heavy, a little bit sunscreeny, as I'm sure most of you guys know what that feels like, but it dries down. So, and this is with, as you guys can see, like looking at me straight on, you can definitely see like it's a really good match for me in terms of color. It's like honestly perfect, and it just looks like you know, did some really nice skincare. One more drop on this side, because I'm gonna just build in the cheeks. So usually what I do is just, now that I'm building, I'm gonna kind of do this patting motion. And I'm really only building it in the cheek area where I have hyperpigmentation, acne scars. It's just a perfect like everyday kind of product. Also, I forgot to mention, but when I do these videos, I don't use primer or anything of that nature. I just use the product by itself, so we can really get a feel for how it applies, what it looks like, the kind of coverage it has, etc. And I can definitely feel like this side has dried down. It's not feeling heavy. This side is feeling heavy, so we're going to give it a second to dry down. But as you guys can see, the finish hasn't changed at all. It's very luminous and in your face. Okay, so while we're waiting for that to really just settle in, I'm gonna go in with my Doe Beauty concealer that I have been using nonstop, and just doing a slight dot, a tiny dot under my eyes, just to give me some coverage. So as you guys can see, this is a product that definitely needs to be set down. I mean, look, I think if you have mature skin, older skin, maybe more texture, fine lines, wrinkles, I mean, if I could not set my face, I would, but I live in an area where it's very humid outside. My face literally looks like this at the end of the day with a matte foundation, you know? So I personally need to go in and set this, but I do recommend, if you love the way this looks, if you're looking for a product that's really gonna blur out your skin and make it just look so natural and healthy, this is definitely it. Just going with my Dominique Cosmetics translucent powder, and I'm gonna set my T-zone more importantly, and you'll see I'll set the rest of my face in a little bit, but I want to go in with blush and stuff. So also, if you're wondering how I've been feeling about this translucent powder, I really like it. It's like very, how do I describe it? It's not very heavy. It's a very lightweight, really finely milled powder. It doesn't really give you a ton of coverage. Now what I mean by that is, like, if you use the Doe Beauty powder, you know what I'm talking about. Like, that powder is so, it's a great powder, don't get me wrong, I use it all the time, but it definitely provides more coverage to the face. As you guys can see, I put the majority of the powder in my T-zone because that's kind of the area that needs to be set down. My cheeks, I don't mind not really setting it down. I don't mind this little bit of radiance because I think it's, you know, very natural looking, and it really adds to the type of look that we're going for. Ilia is giving me the SPF that I need for the day. It's giving me the coverage, the evenness of the skin tone. It's just a very nice product for everyday use, and I would really recommend it. So it's one of my favorites. I just can't continue saying good things about it because I've said everything there is to say. So we're gonna try a new blush today. This is from Makeup by Mario. It's a soft pop plumping blush veil in the shade Perfect Pink. So that video of me reviewing the Makeup by Mario blush should have been up before this video, so definitely go check it out. Okay, so what I want to do next is actually I'm going to go to my Kaja stack, which I've been using this a ton. This is in the shade 2.5 Dolce Cappuccino. I've been using this so much, like literally every layer of this. So I'm going to take some of this product on another brush, and I'm going to actually go on top of the Makeup by Mario blush that I put down, just to set it down. It's a very similar color. I think this might be a little bit darker than that, but I'm just gonna set it down because, you know, it's a very dewy product, which I like, but I just want to kind of, you know, not have it be super dewy and like all over the place. As you guys can see, looking a bit crazy, but it blends out like a dream. So it blends out so easily, and it's just like so compact having these three items together. Like you have a blush, you have a highlighter, so you can do a lot with this. And honestly, like this weekend I was reaching for it a lot because I had like so much family staying at my place, and like because of that I just kind of threw some stuff in my makeup bag, and it was so easy to just throw this in because I already had like a bronzer, highlighter, and blush all in one, so it was really nice. I'm really just gonna push that product into my contour area. So speaking of Kaja, I used this trio this weekend. I don't know if I should use it right now. We totally can, but as you guys can see, it comes with like a really nice chunky glitter on top. Then you have this more like subdued kind of taupey bronze shade. And at the bottom, you get this like really nice matte taupey shade. It's so good. I'm gonna try to insert a picture if I have one that I took this weekend. This is definitely something you'll see me use in another video. I just don't feel like this look requires eyeshadow. So Buxom actually sent over a few things, and I thought it was really cool because obviously they have like lip plumpers and lip gloss and lipstick and, you know, stuff like that, but they sent over these really cool things I wanted to mention. So we have like a lip scrub, and then we also have a lip balm. So I used the lip scrub today a little bit before I came on camera. This is in the scent Sweet Guava. Like, why did I stutter? But also, like, the packaging is very fun and cute for summer because you guys know they're normally like very neutral in their packaging. So as you guys can see, it did a pretty decent job of exfoliating my lips. I will say they're on the drier side because I am severely dehydrated. It's not completely new. I've been using it behind the scenes, but it's the Merit Le Doe Shade Slick Lip Oil. It's a tinted lip oil. It's obviously this very vibrant like pink color. So I would say if you're looking to get one of these, just keep in mind it is a pH lip tint. So the color that you see in here, it might not be exactly that. It'll be, you know, very similar, but it's still gonna kind of turn into this rosy pinky tone that you guys know those pH formulated products do. Today we went for like a very natural summer kind of glam using the Makeup by Mario blush. We have our Ilia skin tint looking very healthy on the skin, and we have our Merit lip oil. So, you know, very natural looking makeup look, which I feel like I kind of always end up going for something like this during the summertime because it's so like lightweight, easy to do, looks like you didn't even really try, and I just like love it. So I'll have everything listed down below. All the products work well together. I think the Ilia skin tint is just one of my favorites for every day, and you know, products build really well on top of it. You don't ever have to worry about that. Thank you guys so much for watching today's video. If you liked it, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. We are trying to grow this channel because we just hit 1,000 subscribers, so let's keep going. And I do post multiple times a week. I did ask you guys on my community tab what days you preferred, and majority said you guys don't care what days I post, which is great. So I'm gonna try to come up with a schedule, and I'll have it linked in the description box. Everything I talked about today will be linked down below, so don't forget to check out those links. You can follow me on Instagram and TikTok. I post short form beauty and lifestyle content over there, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye.